Welcome back. Saw the Pioneer Cube pop up, and I thought, you know what? I haven't done a cube draft in a while, so I hopped in the queue. Why not? Now, I don't really know Pioneer super well. It's one of the newer formats to the game that I just never really got into. When it got announced, I was already playing Standard, Modern, Legacy, and just didn't have time for another format. And Draft, of course, right? So I'm not going to be super familiar with this, but I'll do the best I can. Now, also, I haven't played a bunch of Magic since pandemic and all, so I'm going to read some of these newer cards. This one seems fine, not really my style, but fine. I feel like Wraths are going to be good in this format. I did a little bit of research. Roast might be good too. Interesting. So I'm a Cheon's kind of guy. Blue-white control forever. It's what I'm familiar with, what I like. And I watched a cube draft or two from a few streamers, and Wrath just seems where I want to be, so I'm going to take it. Ooh, I love this card. I need to buy this artwork. It is so gorgeous. At least a print or a scroll of it or something. Does it work well with Wrath? Not really. It's just some dudes. This actually might be the play. Oh, there is Gonti, though. I mean, this is the best cube card ever printed, right? So, traditionally, black-white is one of the worst combinations, in my opinion. You just don't have the card draw that Control normally wants. And I don't know, it's just like the worst mid-range strategy. Like, it can work if you have a lot of disruption, but I love me some Gonti, though. Instant Royal's good. I feel like blue is underrepresented in this cube from what I've seen. I don't really want to take a random green accelerator, to be honest. So it's going to be one of these two. I could just not play the Wrath. This card, I've never liked in the Royal. It's fine, but I don't know, I'm just going to take Gonti. This card's just like the bee's knees. The Swiss cheese, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gear Hulk's, I feel like, hard to support. Duels are nice. This is that busted draft card, right? Yeah. Unlimited 3-1 or 5-3 shades. I mean, that's definitely gross if you're aggressive. Gear Hulk's kind of ambitious. It can be definitely hard to find cards like that. Obviously, Into the World is one of them. Do I want a random pathway? I'm going to take the Gear Hulk. It's sort of... Oh, this card is actually really good, too. I'm going to take this. It feels weird to me, but, I don't know. Blue, red, yeah. It doesn't... To me, that's not quite red, but anyway. Passage is great. Love me Lotus Cobra. We're a bit far from that. This is kind of cool, actually. There is the first hard counter we've seen. It's hard to beat Passage, especially for a format with Pioneer where there aren't that many lands like this. Dissipate's just fine. I bet Alliance will table. I'm going to take the land. Lands are just always so important. And, I just don't like Dissipate. It's fine, but I wish this card was better. That art is just so sick. She's she's a harbinger right there. Shit's going down if you see this person in real life. 2 swords. Is she the 2-sword one? Just the 1 sword there. Anyway, valuable time. So Jace is great. It's win condition on its own. Settles another Wrath. I don't have time to read this, but I'm going to read anyway. Blah, blah, blah. That's kind of neat. I'm gonna go black. I want cards like this. Jace, Bad Wrath, or Nightmare. I'm gonna go with this card. It's got some value. I love me some Sagas. Right now I'm white-black. Again, I don't really like white-black, but here we are. This is the Bad Wrath, right? Yeah. No thanks. A land kill spell. Probably just censor. Oh, there are duels. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. That makes sense. Yorin's pretty sick too with the Sagas. Yeah, it's got to be this fine fish. Bird serpent. Excuse me. I mean, oh no. I'm passing blue cards. What do I do with my life? Wrong things. That's what. I mean, I have to slam this. So I'm going to. You can never have, oh my god, enough mana fixers. This card's pretty sweet. So is this. But I'm just going to make my mana flawless. Flawless mana victory. And so, what I'm struggling with is, like, I usually play Vintage or Legacy Cube, Modern Cube sometimes. And so I'm just kind of used to that higher power level. So it's hard to see these, like, ye old standard cards to be like, oh man, Crypt Breaker. It was solid. Like, it was game breaking in draft, but am I going to take this or just slam the Lotus? I'm taking Emrakul. That's what I'm doing. Medium Gids into the Royal Table. I like it. Lands that killer, nice. I never like getting in a deck like this. It just makes 2/2s. It's fine. This card's interesting, but I don't know. I'm going to take the End of the Royal. And follow up with a dual land. I'll read the bones, though. I could try black-white. Like I said, I have very little good experience with it. It's probably better in a format like Pioneer. But this has cycling. I'm just going to play this. Alliance tabled as predicted. Settle. Slamba Jamba. This card is, how do I sideboard? Here we go. And a Sweet Angel with green things. Probably not playing that. It's like, what, pumps your team or something? Can't even look at it here. Oh god, things are happening. How do I... There we go. Anyway, what do we got? We got bad art for Steam Vents, black-red. Uh-oh. What happened? I now can't look at cards. Okay, there we go. What is this? This is black, red, white. So there's another duel with Scry, which I love. It might table. Dress is okay. What's this? That's decent. We've got these triple blues pretty rough. So I've got a couple kill spells, couple wraths, which is nice. A little bit of card advantage. I really need some sort of like bigger card advantage. Make a 1/1. This is fine. I'm going to take the Temple. These are all kind of whatever in my mind. Interesting. And this is one of my favorite cards in the game, Magic the Gathering, so I'm probably going to slam it. I'm really sad passing another counter spell. I don't know that I need this. I might not even be blue. I mean, I guess we're just on this train, right? The Yorion Saga train. We'll just see where it takes us. This pack seems awful. Blue, red, green. Drax cards. If it's 10 and more, yeah, right. Do some stuff that doesn't matter. Uh-huh. What is this? Brain Geyser for the elders in the room? The elder dragons in the room? This card's fine. Oh god, enchantment matters? That's my deck. I mean, this will probably table. There is a Languish. This might table too. Are we an Archon deck? Is this really happening? I mean, this is just bonkers with Yorion, right? Is it good enough? I want to find out. And of course, the king and the queen. Obnix is kind of perfect for this deck, though. And this one's pretty sweet, too, but not as important. I was going to take the Planeswalkers. This is blue, white, red. Probably going to take commit. I need just more interaction like this. Wow, this is Homeland's throwback. I'm not, like, these are fine. It's nice to get a few of them for a white deck like this. They're just, like, infinite O-rings in the game. I kind of want to commit. I just don't have enough instants in this deck. This card's fine and all. Is this better? I don't know what's better. You almost never flashback memory. I'll take Brazy Bee. Man, if I was more blues, I would slam Thought Erasure. This looks traumatizing. A Swamp or an Inquisition of Kozilek. That's kind of cool, except for it's 3 mana. This is black-white. How many black-white lands can one person open? That's the real question. Yeah. So that's the thing, like, this. There's just so many of these, like, random good in draft cards in this cube, right? Like, is this real? I mean, I don't know. It's fine, I guess. What is it? Anyway. It's probably going to be disfigured, just some more interaction. I'm going to take this. Golos. The real best cube card ever made. This kills things. 4 mana kill anything. That's pretty neat. It is a sorcery, though. Oh, Golos, what do you really even do besides everything? Golos or removal. I have kind of a lot of 5-drops. It is a thing that is great with Yorion, which of course is the whole deck that I'm playing. I'm going to take it anyway. Like, see what I mean? I'm sure there's some token aggro deck that wants this, but, like, cards like this and the word cube just hurt my soul. Like, that's just... I don't even know. I don't have that many creatures. This card's so good against aggro. I'm just going to take the stance, just get some more instants in my deck. Rock! Ooh, this came back. I was thinking about this last time. This is another black-white duel with cycling. Or a creature that makes a 1/1 or draws a card. That's kind of neat. It's not the rock. It's not triple blue. Another land or a random dude that does some things. I'll take this. Try it out. I've got a lot of mana fixing. Cyclonic Rift is fine. What does this do? How many spell lands is too many? Probably infinite, right? I mean, obviously 39. I'm not a huge fan of Cyclonic Rift. Let's just keep taking these, like, interesting lands. This blue, red, green. Brain Geyser coming back. This is probably a good archetype in this format. Blue, red, green. That's just not happening. I'm not playing a Brain Geyser. I'll just keep taking lands, I guess. Now there's a Brain Geyser. I'll find a way to make it work. Oh, commit came back. No one else felt like committing, I guess. We all knew it was happening. I'll take this draft card, I suppose. And the Sack Matters outlet. And look at this deck. It's gorgeous, and it's 2 packs. Like, this is why you take the lands. Look at this. I got 6 mana fixers, 19 cards, and a whole nother pack. That is a lot of words. Oh, cool. Okay. That is very strange artwork. Draw 2 cards. A better divination. They do need to make more of those. Wow, this artwork is hideous. What are we taking here? I mean, like I mentioned earlier, the problem with black-white is not enough card advantage. What do I need? A human and a non-human? Sure. And this, I'm just generally not a fan of these like mini impulses. Cut's pretty good too. Oh, I'll take a divination. I'm a big fan of this card. Blue-white, yeah. Treasure Map. Glorious Anthem number 17. Knight of Malice. Love it. And what is this? Sure. Better than Roast, I guess. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Do I want a Treasure Map in this deck? I mean, I'm still kind of light on counterspells. This is sort of the worst of both worlds. Am I playing Treasure Map, though? No. Oh, disallow. Oh, Elspeth and Ugin together again. These are together in Caleb's draft. So here's the thing. This got me a top 8. This is one of the best weekends of my life playing Magic. So I'm going to take Elspeth. This card is amazing. And she'll get you home. Whether it's a Blizzard in Texas or playing good matchups the last 3 rounds of a tournament in a row to get Xaxes top 8. Is that what happened? No, just 2 matches. Anyway, I'm taking Elspeth. Why is... Oh, God. Stop. I'm taking this pretty lady. And look, it fills my slot. Big Teferi, I mean... I don't know what... Oh, no. For 5 mana... Scry, draw, bounce, make a 4/4. Wow, that's sweet. 5 mana, scry, draw. I mean, I'm taking Teferi, but that's really powerful. Scry, like this is like every Jace ability in one card. And you can play it earlier. Oh, but you only get the one thing? I mean, I'm just taking Teferi, and I'm going to be wrong. That's fine. But that's a cool card. Ooh, I love cards like this. Another weird 3-drop counterspell. Some card velocity. Yet another O-ring. So I'm getting kind of clumped up here. I probably have to figure out what cuts to make. I don't think Emrakul is going to make it. Let's just throw that in here. Now that I'm blue, this can go here. That's still probably 7. I don't think I'm going to play Giant Killer. It's a fine sideboard card. Maybe I should just take a Banishing Light. I don't have any of these yet. How are my counterspells? 1, 2. Oh, I never took any of them. Okay, so maybe this. Double blue is just going to be a little bit rough. I only have 1 double blue land. I'll take... Uh-oh. Should have right-clicked. Want to get a Nissa? Yikes. More better divinations. More spell lands. A win condition, you say? Okay, now look. Is this not the most adorable card ever made? Okay, there are more. But, my goodness. It's a double cat chariot. I mean, I don't agree with a lot they've done the last year. But this makes up for some of it. It's not Azorius Charm. This is also my deck, by the way, that I top-8'd. Sphinx's Rev, Elspeth, Azorius Charm. Anyway, that's the past. This is the present, and I will select... Oh, I like this card, too. This is probably wrong. Oh, well. As they say, if that's wrong, I don't want to be right. I'll probably take this cast out now. They made a land Force Spike. That's now 2 things they did in the last year that are great. I mean, I'm taking a land Force Spike. Holy shitball. Why would I hold back from shitballs? Holy shitballs. A Force Spike land. This is real, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. This late? No respect. I have a million cards. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm already at max. Anticipate's fine. I just never want to play cards like this. I guess. I don't know. A blue-white land tabled? Azorius is probably trash, let's be honest. Oh my god. And Ugin? I'm probably going 0-3. Like, if these are things that are tabling, I did my job, or... I don't know. Anyway, this is pretty cool, too. Wow, I could use all of these. What do I need? I probably need the land, but I'm taking the Ugin. Because, you know, why not? Another land. Sure. I thought about this guy last time. Yes. That's a lot of words. I'm just going to ignore all of them. Well, yeah. I think I'll count one of these as a spell. I wonder how this works. So what you want to do, let me think. Because normally you'd play just like 1723, right? And so you should just play more. Yeah, I should treat these as spells, and this one is a land, because I'm probably never going to cast this. I might not even want to play this. And that could be sick with Yorion. Like some Insano, like, yeah, I should still play this, obviously. So these are, I'm going to treat that as a land, because like I don't care if I play this as a spell or a land. But these are more like spells, so I'm going to treat them for now as spells, and maybe get a little greedy with the mana. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so I got to cut 5. This is 4 for some reason. Man, is this not like the sickest Yorion deck? It's pretty good, right? Anticipate's kind of whatever. Not a huge fan of this. Let's put it over here. Same with this. This at least cycles. It's also pretty medium. What did I not get? What did I get over the Nissa? It was something that didn't really matter, I think. I forget now. We have a million cards, so that's fine. This might actually be cuttable too. Like sideboard in. It's a lot of 5s. This doesn't really ramp me into anything too severe. It gets me to a 6, but like I'm not gonna be able to play it, right? I didn't take any like fancy lands. Yeah. This could make red or green. Yeah, but nothing else makes red or green. So I'd have to just play like a, yeah. So this is not gonna do the Golos thing. So it's just a bigger solemn, without the card draw. It's fine with Yorion, but I don't know. It's probably cuttable. I'm also worried about having too many of this effect. We have Settle and Valorous Stance. Which one's better? This one's better. No, they're very different. I'll think about that. Royal's fine. You usually want to kick it, but the problem is double blue is a little bit rough. I don't have that many blue fixers. 3. This is only 1. Oh, is it a counterspell? I bet it was a counterspell. I thought I picked up 1 counterspell, but I guess not. That might have been the Nissa Snafu, which is too bad because I don't know. I like saying no. Anyway, I have to cut 4 or 5. Nope, 4 cards. Is this Archon even real? Enchantments make 2/2s. 1, 2, 3. I didn't think about that with the O-rings. Maybe I should have picked 1 or 2 more of those. 4. Just 4. This is cool, but I don't know. I don't think it's good enough. Same with this. If I need cuts, like this is just like a whatever, filler card. Right, if the 1/1's irrelevant in the matchup, this is just a cycling card, so I might as well just play like another land that cycles or whatever. So I can cut that. I don't know how good another divination is. I definitely want the sacrifice kicker. Yeah, I definitely want this. Stance could be in the sideboard actually, just because like it's limited to toughness, and by then I'm doing bigger things. I'll probably play this still. I have a lot of 5s. I'm gonna cut Golos and play this deck. It's kind of spicy. It's kind of spicy. This is an artifact. This is blue. I don't know why it's putting that over here in colors. This is blue. And this is basically colorless. So let's see. What does Moto think is wise? Let's just do that and see what they think. So for blue, we have 7. Nope, we have 8. We have 8 black. What is this stupid little... Oh, it's a lower. I see. 10 planes is a lot. Let's cut a planes. A blue, probably another blue. Yeah, let's add an island. Okay, I think that looks good. Mana value. That's funny. Alright, so I'm going to screenshot this and save it. And let's battle. right, let's get to game one here. I'd love to play first. Let me check my settings really quick. As I said, I haven't played in a while. 1 and 2. Okay. Let's see. Got 2 lands on the play. Got my most expensive card. Oh, I forgot I was playing with this guy. So let's see. What does my deck really have? It's got 19 lands. Yeah, 19 lands. So, I'm going to keep this. It's a little bit greedy, but like, all I need is 1 land of any kind, and I've got some velocity, I've got some interaction, I've got a Wrath if like I get behind a little bit. No. We'll see how it goes. If I didn't have the Wrath, I'd probably mulligan this. If it was just like another 4-drop, like Gonti or something. Well, that's unfortunate. You want to hit your land drops. Oh, nice. Okay, well, there you go. I was going to say, you definitely don't want to miss land drops against Hallowed Fountain. But we got lucky. So let me think. There's probably a Jace or 2 that they can play. I'm just thinking if I should like play this and just like continue the beatdowns. You know, if they do have a Planeswalker, this does a serviceable job at that. This is kind of a neat card. Just the fact that it, in most decks in draft. Oh, are you countering this? Yeah, all day, every day. Censor my 2/1 draw card, please. As I was saying, like, this is cool because in draft you're probably making a 2/1 and a 1/1. No, you're probably drawing a card. It just sort of depends. But like, it's cool that it has the mode of draw a card, lose a life. But if you're at 1 life, like, it still does 1 or 2 other relevant things. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna cost 3, so that makes sense. So the real problem here is they countered my cycling card, so now I'm just like top decking lands, which just didn't happen, which sucks. But whatever. I'll have some time. But, I'm glad they used a counterspell on Blood Mage, because I'm just going to be tapping out basically the whole game. However, missing land drops, as I was saying earlier, is kind of a big deal. And here we see this like weird inclusion of cards like that. Like, I might lose to this deck. I might lose these tokens. I don't know how that's going to be possible, but I might. But I always cringe when people play like counterspell into draft cards like this, right? Make 2 1/1s. Like, who cares? Is that good? Is that going to beat me? We'll find out, I guess. They're in step. Well, I'm just gonna petty theft, I suppose. They have Ford. That's nice. That's not nice. At least the cycling didn't matter. This has flash, right? Yeah. It's unfortunate, but we kept a 2-lander, so this is going to happen. It's a good thing we played the 2 divinations. I'm really sad I didn't draw one there. That would have been pretty huge. But it is what it is. Probably going to counter this. They seem to be beat down. Yeah, I guess so. If they counter my counter, that's fine. I got settle. I got Teferi at some point. And I don't know. Like, these are definitely not the spells I care about a bunch. Like, I have answers to that. Obviously, that's going to be a problem at some point, but clearly I just need to draw lands, right? Hey. So this has flash. Check it one more time because, I've been out of it for a while. Don't have double white, so this is here. I don't have any way to rebuy cards. No Jace or anything. Yeah, so we'll just pass here. And, you know, just hope for the best. Hope they continue tapping out for cards I don't really care about. Maybe they counter my Brazen Borrower. Look out, guys. I'm at 16. Sweet. Oh, are you casting a spell on my combat step on a 3-1? Whatever this is, I love it. As long as it's not like Teferi from Time Spiral, which I don't think is in the format. That was interesting. So what to do here, right? So I generally just assume that's not like a weird bluff thing, right? Where they're like, oh, I'll tap mana and then not, and like make them think I have something, which is a viable thing to do. However, I have a 3-1 flyer, right? Like, what are you going to do to a 3-1 flyer that I'm going to care about, right? So like that doesn't really tell me anything. The more important question is here, should I slam Teferi into their 5 open mana and 5 cards where they're acting like they have some sort of instant, or just pass and like Sphinx's Rev into turn or whatever. And earlier they did F4. My spell resolved instantly. My Brazen Borrower resolved instantly, so they did F4 that time. F4 is the wrong word. F6? F6. F4 is how you close things. So that leads me to think they didn't have a spell earlier. It's tough to know. They also have things like Raise the Alarm and Gideon, so they're much less likely to have counter spells and more likely to have threats. So I'm just trying to think, like, what's the worst that could happen, right? Like, if I tap out for Teferi, they counter it, they untap with 6 mana. You know, are they going to slam, like, Bribery or something? Who cares? They'll bribe me by Gonti, maybe get a sweet spell off it or whatever. Versus Rev for 2, it's fine. But, like, what if I pass and they end of turn, do some sort of anticipate or whatever, untap, and then just pass, right? Like, I Rev for 2, where is this going, is basically my point. So what I'm going to do here is, because they're playing these token card things, I'm going to assume they're more mid-range aggressive than not, and I'm just going to play Teferi, and if they counter it, they counter it. I don't think there's going to be that much they can do that's like really crazy, but you know, if they do, then I'll learn, and we'll go to game 2 with a little more info. But I can't just keep doing nothing. And again, this is Pioneer, so there aren't, yeah, exactly, right? Like, there aren't that many spells in Pioneer. They're going to blow me out, like, what's the card? The 3 modes card, the triple blue, 2 colorless, triple modes. Yeah, see, exactly. It's cards like this, where it seems like they have a bunch of those, and so I'm not as concerned with what's happening here. Right? Like, they countered my big spell, sort of, and played a 2-2, right? Like, this is what I meant. Like, these things just don't concern me at all. This can't block, right? Yeah. So now here, I'm going to keeps up Sphinx's Rev and settle, so that I can slam my Teferi and have Alliance up. Yeah. The turn after, because I have my double white now. Will they get a 1-1? Yeah, sure. Sweet. All right, so 3, 6, 7 mana, 2, 4. I have Settle Up. And I'm at 15. So it's really tempting to play this, but I'm a mana short for that. They let the Rev resolve because they knew Teferi was coming. So I think here, what am I doing here? So a couple different options, right? I still don't really care about the board. So the Wraths can wait. I can also just try the Wrath. It probably is just going to resolve because, again, the creatures in play don't really matter. Here's what I'm going to do. I need to get rid of their counter spells eventually. They also might commit at some point. So let's see, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm going to play. I'm going to attack, obviously, because I can't block. And, I will try to speed it up. I'm a little rusty. It's been a while since I've played the MTGs. Sweet. Well, that's pretty good. I also have Yorion in case they go all in and try to kill Teferi, which they probably will. Which is good for me. Okay. Sure. I love all of this, obviously. So now I can, I think, clear the way and also Wrath. And this is going to be glorious. They have 3 cards. Notice this is a player, so they might not attack the fairy with that to get the 1/1. Oh, they are, okay. I just don't care about all of that. And what does this do? Power 2 or less. I mean, they let Teferi resolve. Pretty sure the Wrath is going to resolve too. Ooh, that's really nice. Let's draw a card. White. Yeah, wait. Yep, let's just outburst. Eight mana. Do I awaken here? No. 2, 3, 6, 8 mana. So I should cast this just to see what's up. Or do I want the counter spell? What's more likely to matter? I want the counter spell up. I'm just going to Wrath. Wait. I imagine they are unhappy to see this, especially after stealing my 3/1. Some sort of indestructible, like Valorant stance. Valorant stance. Okay, so I can counter that, or predation. No, not predation. Elspeth's Nightmare. Oh, it's indestructible. That doesn't work. Do I care about that? Not really, because I can Nightmare it next turn. But it does kill my Teferi. Oh no, I have this though. Yeah, that's fine. I am extremely confident now. So now my only danger is my clock. This game should be locked up. White. So I just need to play faster now. I think I'm going to win this game. I can win in 10 minutes with a decent draw. Sure. So I'm just going to Alliance here. And I won't get greedy. I'll just do it for one. I want to keep up my Force Spike. And they're done. Sweet. Now we just win at our leisure. Two, four, five, six. Seems like they have nothing. Let's just look anyway. Yeah. So I assume they have like some sort of silk bind or something. Yep. I could care less about this. So let's take rid of that. Sure. Thank you for saving me some time. I appreciate it. I took a quick screenshot. Of the opponent's deck. Like I said, just sort of a blue-white sort of beatdown deck. This is okay. Again, the blue-white is kind of hard. Do they have any removal? They had the O-ring variant, the Tribunal, the Valorous Stance, and Embracing Melody is kind of expensive. Just trying to think if I want the Pegasus or not. So all the cards I just mentioned get killed by their removal. Oh, sorry, all the removal I just mentioned kills Archon, right? It'd be awkward to top out for Archon and then Valorous Stance it. Speaking of which, do I want this? I don't think so. We saw tokens, a 2/2, some control cards, and some OK counter spells. Yeah, it's interesting. So this is 2 mana, right? Yeah, it's blue 1. So this is a 2 mana 3/3 flying prowess scry 2 if you played a kill spell. So obviously this is turn 3 duress or Thoughtseize, and then a 3/3 for 2. It's fine. Obviously the scry is nice, but did I not add this? I feel like I meant to add that as a swamp. It is tapped though. Oh, you pay 3 life. I don't know. This deck seems fine. Anything that I want to cut? Not really. The Sphinx's Rev is kind of expensive, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't really want to cut a swamp for this on the draw. I could cut one of these, though. Yeah, I'm going to cut this for a charm and try that out. Wow, this hand's great. Great, great, great. these are just cool. They're really cool. Neat addition to the game. Oh, baby. Speak my language. So, thank you for bearing with me, those that are watching, for my excitement. Obviously, like I said, I haven't played a bunch in the last year. And it's so exciting to see cards like this in the game Magic the Gathering. Yes, I'm a control player. I'm very guilty as charged. Like, Force Spike Land is just like blows my mind that they would make a card like that. I mean, obviously, Wizards are blue mages, and all the best cards are blue. So, of course, they would make a land and a counterspell, but I don't know. Surprising to see it. What are we doing? Ugin is great. So I'm going to Predation here. So let's just play Swamp and Predation. See what's up. They censor this. Great. Yep. Nope. Not to worry. Like, if something crazy happens, I'm into Royal. I doubt it will. I hope they play just like a 2-2. I just slam Gonti. That's kind of good. So it's a 4/4 indestructible. That eventually does something, I guess. Probably just going to play Gonti here. So let's see. I have double black. I have white. So I need double blue. Do I need double white for Wrath? It's on your turn. It's indestructible on their turn. So I really wish I had a targeted sacrifice card here. So that could be a problem. I do have Ugin eventually. Well, this is an island too. So do I want a Gonti? Probably. Yeah, because I could get like an O-ring or something to deal with this. So this, I'm deciding whether I want white or blue. I have a lot more white. So I guess I'll make blue. It's rough because there's blue here. This is going to be blue. Let's see what you got. Hopefully it deals with Gideon. That would be sweet. Cast. So I have one choice. Unfortunate that their top deck, presuming they don't need lands, was a pile of lands and a X spell, but you know what? I will take what I can get. And if you're not sure, it is cast. That's why I was just double checking. Again, it's been about a year. But yeah, Gonti cannot get lands profitably. Oh, they did need the mana, maybe. What is this? Oh, cool. And when I kill it, I get a 4/4? Okay. Well, now I'm really sad I chose blue. This is quite awkward. It's indestructible anyway. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I do have Into the Royal, so that's a pretty spice town, but I don't get it back, right? It's gone. Yeah. So it's like a little bit better than O-Ring. So I still got some time too. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So what I'm probably going to do here is just Into the Royal, or Rain Words, excuse me. Yeah, let's do that. What can I draw? What's my deck have? Bunch of white cards. What am I leaving up? Probably... Yeah, let's leave up blue. Okay, so we got a swamp. So yeah, this should have been a plains. It's really unfortunate to draw an island there, but it's going to be all right. So I can bounce this to get a 4/4, but they can just kill something else. We can bounce the Gideon, make them replay it. Does this get indestructible? Sure. What am I doing next turn? So I can Ugin next turn. So I think I want to bounce. It's going to take 6 here. Still no land for my opponent, so I guess maybe I did really hurt them by Gontying all those lands. They're done. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to bounce something. So if I bounce this, I get a 4/4. They can just replay it. I'm just going to bounce the Gideon because it's on 6. Oh, hey, look. Oh, hey. Ding. Sorry, mana screwed opponent. Thanks for the 4/4. And the Sphinx's Rev. And the Sphinx's Rev. Well, this is unfortunately going to be a blowout, but, you know. Man, it's part of the game. One of the reasons I looked for other card games. Ooh. Let's see. Let's just do the Ugin thing. Yeah, the fact that I have Force Spike and Sphinx's Rev is just so brutal. Like, this game's just, like, so over. Do I want this thing? I do not. I'm greedy. And this goes to your hand, right? Yep. I'm just gonna block here. I'm so far ahead, there's no reason to, like, randomly lose to some weird card that probably isn't in Pioneer like Psionic Blast, right? Obviously that doesn't kill me, but there's just no reason not to block here. Right? Yep. Keep it my land drops. And, you know, they're going to pass. They just keep drawing 4 drops. Yeah, I'm just going to slam this. Full Monty. They got a counterspell. They have a counterspell. Sure. Oh, did I mess up? No. I mean, kind of. But... Oh, great. You killing my 4/4? What value? Sorry, opponent. That's just awful. Just the worst. I'll make sure I don't deck myself. That's pretty unlikely, but, you know. What do I have? 15 cards? 8 minutes? I'll just keep up the card velocity. Also, I just try out these new cards. I do have to be a little bit careful with my deck size, but not that careful. And it's a good reminder, this is opponent controls. Sure. Just so unfortunate. Step. No need. I would like your Gideon, please. I mean, I could still lose, I guess. Exile target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature. This is when they leave the battlefield. Okay. I will draw all of those cards. You got it. I think they're almost dead on board, especially if I cast the the Awaken card. Gideon, where did you go? Where did you go? That's eating at my clock. I hope it doesn't matter. I do have to be a little bit mindful here. Should be fine, but there's no reason to lose here. And I'll play Elspeth. Why not? Why not? Super Friends. Super Friends. So yeah, this is what I expected, right? Like, we'll see how the rest of the draft goes, but just like these like low to ground mid-range creature decks, like there's a lot of cards in the draft that had tokens and 2/2s and random green creatures, right? That just can't deal with a Wrath or two. I mean, obviously they got massacred this game, but will I click here? Oh, is the game gone? Guess the game's gone. Oh, here it is. You know, obviously Massacre is the worst ever, but like, you know, game one, they played some tokens, 2/2 first strike. They had some disruption, nothing hard. You know, a sweeper was just like kind of brutal there. Ooh, I'd love to go first. Thanks, Magic the Gathering. This hand's great. I will keep this kind of hand all day. So here. Card velocity. Blue deck again. I thought everything would be, ooh. This is Swamp? Yes, please. Scry me a river. Against the blue deck? On the play? Yeah, I'll keep that. Missing Bones. Good luck missing bones. I was hoping to play against the non-blue deck, but you know what? I will take it. Ooh, that's a good one. That might be difficult to deal with. Blue-black beatdown. Don't concede, please. And a whiff. Sadness. Yeah, this Sailor's going to be a problem. How many ways do I have to deal with Sailor? Knights, Elspeth's Nightmare. The 2 Wrath. Not a whole lot of good answers to that. That's going to be a problem. Cast the spell. All these lands cast it. Ooh, multiple choice. It's pretty good. Hope I can deal with that eventually. Is this turn 2? And it is May. Yeah, this is going to be very good. This card's pretty bad, right? It loots, it loots. Oh, this is their double blue source too. Interesting. They want blue for Sailor. Can I beat Teferi though? Do I care? I still might have trouble with it. I'm gonna take this. It's a tough call. I guess it's just gone. Okay, interesting. Just automatically got rid of it. Yep. Instant or sorcery. So goodbye, winged words. It's like not a big deal. Ho 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 ho. Merry Christmas to me. I got black, right? Merry Christmas to me. It's got to be the counterspell, right? I mean, just like 1,000%. Yep. What a draw. So tasty. Are they going to play their gate tapped because they didn't draw a blue source and they want to spectral sail? Oh, they got a swamp. Good for them. Good for them. Please bounce my Gonti. So this is sweet. I wonder if they're going to cast it. It is May. Well, they need 5 mana for all of them? Yeah. Oh, they're passing? Oh my god. This is going to be gorgeous. So I'm just going to play this dude and hold up Force Spike. Because if they're like me, they're greedy. And they're going to go for maximum value. Blue. White. Such value. Draw a card, please. Sweet. I will pass because I'm on 15. They're going to draw a card. Like I said, this is going to be a problem, this Sailor. At least it's keeping them tapped down. But that's going to get out of control quickly. What's nice is this also is pretty expensive. This is a sorcery, right? Of course it is. Is this a sorcery? This guy. Does Tarmogoyf have trample, man? Better check the card. So yeah, this is an okay board position. If they're going to draw 4 cards off Sailor, that's obviously unfortunate, but I don't know. My Rev can make up for that. What's kind of more unfortunate is that I'm losing information. If they're drawing a card a turn, because I've seen a bunch of cards, I can sort of track what's going on. But if they're drawing 2 a turn, that sort of gets away from me. I probably should have attacked there, actually. That didn't make any sense. Yeah. I should be attacking. At least for once, and see what happens. I'm not going to die to 2 damage, most likely. So I'm playing this face down, of course, because reasons. And here is the reason I was worried about that sailor. There were a couple of cards in the draft, like Disfigure and the new one with Kicker, whatever it was, that I was thinking about taking, and that could have been one of the cards that I should have taken, but I got timed out. I guess I could settle here too. Is that crazy? That's probably crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Why is there a swamp here? Oh, the estuary. I just don't want them to multiple choice me, and luckily my cards are pretty sweet to bounce. Am I revving here is the question. Yes, I am. It's unlikely they'll counter this. I just need to keep up with them, and not the best, but here we are. Loved I got this counterspell. Am I settling that sailor? Probably. Yeah, I'm going to. I need to deal with it. Maybe I should have earlier. I didn't really think about it, to be honest. I don't know. I tapped out for Gonti, and then, they didn't draw a card. Interesting. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. White, black, blue. I'm recording. I'm recording. What's up?
Oh, just hi. Love
Hello. Good evening, my fair lady.
Good evening, my handsome guy.
Oh, now I draw that. What a... Could have been earlier. Oh, well. Let's see. 3. I'm kind of busy. What's up?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8 mana. I just feel like they're gearing up for a big multiple choice, or this thing, which is also a sorcery, right? It's 7 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need... Next one they have 9 mana. They play this 7. I need to counter for 3. 4, 7. If they play a land, they have 2 mana. So I need X's 3, so that's 4 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 3 mana left. So I'm going to birth. And next turn, Ugin. And I cannot Nightmare here. Or do I really want to? Maybe I should have done this a while ago. Oh yeah, I just drew this a while ago, this guy. I probably should have just played this and Crasher 4, though. That was probably a mistake. What do I do with the planes, right? That was wrong. Yep. I don't know, it tapped me out of another mana, though. I don't know. I just, I want to get maximum value out of this counterspell here. Which they probably can assume it's a counterspell because I haven't played it in this whole time. Ooh, that's a nice draw. Yeah, I love these cards so much. Yes, yes. They're pretty, they're cool, they're powerful. One day I'll get a Yorion going on. Sure. Another fine part of Gonti, for those that don't know, you keep the card forever. Forever, it's in my collection. You keep the card even if Gonti's gone. A lot of people weren't sure about that when the card first got printed. Exile my 2/1. I love all of this. There goes all that Spectre Sailor value. Maybe they're trying to empty their hand for this. But I know they have 2 cards, so I don't know. I mean, they're going to go for one of these. Probably the crazy land spell. Yep. So I'm going to clash this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the counterspell, bro. Sweet. Now the game should be locked up. Me and my wall, you know. Get that card out of here. Hey, look, a Yorion. Does that matter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Will they have Murderous Cut? Let's play it again. These lands are really ruining me. In real life, I would just stack them, but this isn't real life, Eric. So they have Murderous Cut. I have a Impulse, most likely. Hey, we're on card parity. Awesome. What's happening? You're delving my 2. What? 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 Why? You're at 4. What? What? What just happened? Do I want to will here? What do I even get? Yeah, let's will. Why not? That's just crazy to me. I would love more friends. Goodbye, graveyard. You didn't want that, did you? Opponent's like, I got this guy. I'm going to deck him. I can get Elspeth, but I can't. They have 1 card. It's non-land permanents. Yeah, I'll just wait. They just kill the 2/2 for prior. Yeah, I'll just wait. It's fine. I'm in no rush to show off cards or play my last real spell. I got plenty of action already. Hell, I might kill them with Obnix. No! I could have had that. Oh man, is this happening? What's it, 4? Am I doing this? I think I'm doing this, right? I mean, I'm doing it. What else am I going to do? Let's attack with the planes, because why not? This planes is about to get uppity. Oh god. Moto. Is this real bad? This is pretty bad. I don't know. I'm doing it anyway. Alright. Let's attack with an island instead. Oh, I just played an island. God damn it. Good old Moto interface. Alright, you know what? Final answer. Time for a swamp to get uppity. Is this the right play? Probably not. I targeted a swamp, right? Too late now. Oh. Did I just do that play? Yes, I did. Should I have waited? Probably, but I didn't. I sent a message. I turned a 2/2 into a 4/4 and drew an Elspeth and discarded a Wrath against blue-black with 1 card. Well, that's just plain rude. Plain rude. What am I at, 12 cards? Probably shouldn't deck myself. We are responding to Obnix. Game 1. I got more friends. This is going to be an island. You thought I was done with friends? Psh, got more in the tank. We got Teferi up in here. We got... Well, that's it. The Eldest Reborn, not a Planeswalker, but it's still a friend. It shows like a dragon on it, right? Yeah, the Elder Dragon. I know my lore. Nice try, those of you testing me in the chat. What's happening? Oh, I clicked off screen. That's why I was like, what? What? I don't know. Oh, upkeep time? Oh shit. What is this? Return each non-land permanent to owner's hand. But, my friends. Alright. I was about to ultimate and everything. Play this. I'm at 10, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 4 cards left. Yeah, that's got to be good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 1 card. Oh, I'm out of black, aren't I? I did tap wrong. It'll be fine. Remember this moment when he said it would be fine. I mean, I certainly could deck, so this is like something I gotta keep in mind. They are 10. Yep. That's pretty good here. Draw 4, discard 2, discard 1. That's fine. I don't really want to draw more cards anyway, so joke's on you, opponent. So let me do some math here. So 7, 8, ultimate. So that's 2 more cards. So I'm on 3 cards in my library. And then 2, 3, 3. So 3, 2, 1, 0. So this does 8 damage to them. Yeah, so I should be fine. I have Brazen Bar too. I don't know, we'll find out. Do I have a counterspell somewhere? Yeah, I'll be fine. Again, the key here is that they have 2 cards, right? Really, the time is much more important. At least they're thinking 2, so we're not like too far behind them. So not casting of 1 mine, that's for sure. Also, they're just dead here, so that's nice. Good thing I didn't rev for more, huh? It was a long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. And those of you keeping track, yes, this is game 1. What are we doing with our lives? That is a Scarab God. What does that do? It gets Gaunty? That's a problem. That is a problem. Luckily, they're dead? I think they're dead. They are dead. Can I do anything about that? I cannot. So they are dead. They'll probably do something like, I don't know. It's just Gaunty, right? So we'll see what they get with Mr. Gaunty. Negate. And they have this activation up. Ooh, Spice Town. Spice Town. Okay, okay. Well, that puts a wrinkle in my pajama pants. I don't know. You're not doing my upkeep, are you? Why not just do it before I untap all this mana? Okay. Yep. All right, we got a game, folks. I might have to go through my sideboard now. Let's see what's left. What's left in this deck? Well, let's draw first. I did draw. Oh, it's Teferi. Never mind. I won. So let's kill. Oh no, they're at 7. Also, I have this. What happens here? It just goes back to their hand. I'm at 4 cards. All right, so let's Teferi. Right, blue, black. Let's tuck this. Let's just kill this. Just make 1/1s. Just play this. No. And let's just pass. I played that. I don't think I saw Into the Royal yet. Do I have anything exiled? Yeah, I have Into the Royal, unless that's what they took. Sure. You are spending an equal amount of time that I am. So go for it, man. Sure. Uh-huh. You think I'm going to not attack with everything? Like, is that the play? Eat up an equal amount of 10 seconds? Sure. Like, I am low on the clock. I got 10 minutes. But... Oh, thanks, Moto. That's really helpful. Alright, so as usual, it's got to pick up the pace. Blue-black control. Do I want Elspeth or Emrakul? Probably. They had no real pressure. Let's try out Emrakul for the Giglays. Did they have any interaction? They had Negate, Duress. They had the Clash of Wills, which was clutch. Thank you for that. And a bunch of removal. Some discard. So similar to what we're doing. A little bit better, if I'm being honest. This could hit Chemisser's Insight. Not too big a deal. Yeah, I don't know. This is interesting, but probably not good enough. This is also pretty interesting. I don't really want this, though. I probably should play this, though, instead of a Swamp. This kind of matchup. What a weird game. What cutting for Emrakul? Probably Alliance. Oh no, it can get there, Sailor. Could be the Wrath too. They had Scarab God. It's definitely a problem. Is this even good? Like, it's obviously cute. It's not super good. Oh, I'm going to cut that. That's just kind of silly. So what I cut? A land for a Awakening? Yeah, it's probably fine. Alright. I'm going to go into semi-serious mode here. 10 minutes. It's plenty of time for one game, but not much for two. They're low as well, but I'm lower. Ooh, what do you think, chat? What do you think? Did you think keep? That's right, I'd skip a 7-lander. Because it's really a 9-lander. I mean, a 7-lander and 2 more cards. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'll keep that. This is a cycling. Let's see. Let's just play this. And this. And this. Oh, God. Well, that is an Ashiok, that one of the best cards in the game, Magic the Gathering, especially for a matchup like this. I'm considering conceding on the spot. Oh god, I played the wrong land. Well, no undo for that. I put it in front too because I'm trying to play fast. And that just happened. So, yeah. Guess we're cycling the farmland and losing to Ashiok. I mean, it probably wouldn't matter anyway, but obviously that's just embarrassing. Yeah, Ashiok is a hell of a card. Lands tap for fucking mana. I'm cycling a colorless card, for God's sakes. This gets countered. I don't know. I mean, I'll play it out. I can go pretty fast and lose. This is definitely next. Does this need to be on 10? Also getting to see some of their cards. They're seeing mine too, though. I don't know. Alright, that's enough. Ashiok is a hell of a Magic card. Can I do anything about that? Probably not. Not too many ways to even pressure it. Not that you really can. The card's just unfair. It really is. I've won many a game with Ashiok, but it doesn't make it any easier to stomach, as they say. Luckily, I have some cards against it, but it's not great. I'm going to cut Settle and add in Legion here. And I'm going to call that. I could be Anticipate. This isn't pressure that card at all. And it's a sorcery. I'm playing Anticipate. I can keep this. Yep. So this is going to be a swamp. And this is going to be tapped. Oh, I can pay life for this, right? Yeah. Let's make sure we do this correct this time. So here, something I want to spell pierce. No. Let's play this. And then island. Yep. I don't think I'll need to force spike a 2-mana spell. They could have a discard spell. That would be unfortunate, but doesn't look like they do, which is nice. Okay, deck. I need not these. So what am I doing here? I can... Obviously, they have negate. I'm gonna pass. These are cool. These are super cool. I'll pass as well. It's fine. Ooh, that's nice. So here, So if I don't have a double blue, it's less likely for me to have a hard counter. So they might just go for Ashiok, and this is obviously going to do anything. They're going to have so many cards. I'm just going to play this as a land and pass and hope the double blue doesn't force them to do something. It's really too bad I know about Ashiok, because I would normally just have played this last turn. When you play from a position of fear, you're just giving up on opportunities, and I don't like that. It would really be nice if I had like a negate in my hand. I don't, but I'm going to act like I do. Or like a will that they did see, I think. Really glad I have anticipate instead of that 1/1. So here I'm just taking island. There we go. So here I'm just going to slam this and act like I still have negate. I need to get back in this. Nice. Really nice. Into the royal, that's huge. Okay, cool. That is a really good draw. Because that gives me my double white. Should I need it? I did just bin a Wrath, so there aren't too many white cards in my deck left. There's Settle, which I cut. There's just Elspeth that's single white now, or double white. This is pretty cool, right? When it hits 12, I mean, I'm not gonna... Yeah, that's fine. It's a really cool card. I can just bounce it if I have to. What am I at? 6 minutes? Alright. When the 12th clock, 12 counters put on it, it's a triggered ability. Okay. 5 mana. Why this too? Yeah, we're good. As always, you just want to hit your land drops. That's the goal with this. The clock's good. I'll have to deal with it at some point. Actually, I want to stop yielding to... That's fine. I'm still okay on time. Obviously, I'm lower. Ooh, Fatal Push. Good to know about. Here, what am I doing? I'm going to Supreme Will here. I could commit to... Let's commit, actually. I just don't want to keep spending mental space on this card. Three, 6, 7 mana. What I like is when you're low on time, your opponent feels less pressure, and so they'll like maybe not consider aggressive moves or not, because like in their mind the onus is on us to do something. Oh, sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 mana. Let's play Ugin. I also like that they have negate in their deck, so like they're thinking about it more than maybe they should. I don't need the land. What are you targeting? Oh, my token. Oh, that's spicy. 1, 2, that's fine. That's a good move. And it gets rid of a card that I have to think about, so that's nice too. 5 minutes. Okay, pace. And they're drawing the clock now. Maybe it's next turn. There it is. That's fine. Ooh. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Damn. I probably should have allianced earlier with the Augur. I don't know. I don't know how many battles we're getting into over Ugin. It's pretty spicy. So I've got the game pretty well contained. The problem is, can I win? Ooh. Oh, is this negate? Oh, spicy. All right. So they can't destroy anything, which is nice. Yeah. All right, so their clock is on 3. Obviously, I'm killing this. Yes. Killing this to buy time. And I'm playing this. Get those cards out of here. 3 minutes. So I can blink this. Oh, I'm definitely trading. Are you attacking? Oh my god, yes. I don't care what that is. Get this shit out of here. Sure. It's unfortunate. So I'm going to Ugin. I'm going to Eldest Reborn them. I'm going to Yorian. Does that hurt me at all? I don't think so. We'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. Sure. I wonder if this is going to work with Cast Out and Eldest Reborn. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I should have Gauntied first. Fuck. This is the problem with going too fast. Oh god, they're going to take Ugin. Oh, what a fucking blowout. Oh man. Yep. I don't have double black either. Oh well. Let's see. I don't want. Exile that. Oh, this doesn't work, does it? Oh, they get Scarab God. Oh, what a blowout. No. Because they sack it. Oh, they sack it. Oh, what a blowout. Fuck me. Sorry for the swearing. Alright, I deserve to lose now. That went horribly wrong. Yep. I probably should have thought about that for 30 seconds. And to get that disruption spell? Wow. Wowzers. And I was being cute. Well. Maybe they'll attack? A man can dream. They saw my hand. Thanks. You saw my hand, bro. Unfortunately, Moto, you can't forget that. Man, I didn't double Gonti either. I mean, good thing I didn't because I couldn't do all these shenanigans, but... Oh, that was a pretty big blowout there. Sure. Godless Shrine is sweet. Too bad they have a card left. Alright, this is going to have to be pretty good, Gonti. Syncopate's great. Let's just take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana? Yeah, let's take Syncopate. It's pretty nice. Can I win? No, probably not. Man, you're in play. You know, it's at least in the record books, right? This spell. Five. Get this shit out of here. Thanks for the Syncopate. You've been really nice, opponent, giving me counter spells off of the Gonti. Now, I need to win in 1 minute and 36 seconds. Let's get Elspeth. Let's get Elspeth. Fuck it. I raved about her earlier. It's go time. She wins, I think, the quickest out of all the cards. No! That's Frowntown. Well, so much for Elspeth tokens. What a game, huh? Man, I had this card in my deck too. I know what's happening here. I don't know what's left in my deck, but... Oh, 8's a while for now. This is what? 7? I should auto-yield to that. Of course. Gain some life, please. Whoa, whoa, whoa. $12. It's 18. Too bad this has Defender. That's a one-hit kill. Oh god. I untap those. Oh god. Magic the Gathering. These are the moments. What's going to happen? I should not have Teferied. They have obviously should scoop, but, you know, Moto. Yield to this turn. Yes! Yes! Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about! 1 motherfucking second on the clock. Holy shit. Suck it, missing bones. Suck it. Whew! Now, yes, I took some time that match, clearly. They are also in the red. Not as much as I am, but I deserve that win, and we got it. 1 second on the clock. 1 second on the clock. Minus Jace. I mean, it makes sense. I would do that too. Obviously, I need a minute to get some nervous energy out, but that feels good. I've been here too many times and lost. With lethal on the board, and the opponent has some bullshit in combat, some counterspell, some fog effect, some clock, right? That's why I got rid of that stupid clock. So it would be activated and tapping and triggering. Oh my goodness. Elspeth, what a lady. What a lady. Oh. All right, I'll be right back. Get some water. Do a little walk around the house. Oh. All right. Let us wrap up the draft. We are 2-0. Maybe a deck will not have islands. And let's see what we can do. My goodness, what a nail biter. Oh. Good thing I scooped game 2 so quickly, right? I mean, Ashiok. Should I add that Agadeem's spell instead of a land? I don't think so. I've got enough coming to play tap lands or tricky lands. And, you know, I don't have that many creatures I can bring back. I don't know, it's a spell land, though, that's, like, relevant. I should add that. It does make the Snarl a little worse, and the Chapel a little bit worse. But yeah, I should be playing this. Maybe another land, too. Should we add just a spicy island? What have I been missing? It's just so awful when people try to win like that. At least they didn't have, like, I don't know. I get it's an online thing, and it's on me to play faster, for sure. I get that, but when, like, your opponent has lethal, and they're about to run out of time, like, just concede. And, you know, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I mean, that's easy to say when it's you. Have you done that, Eric? I have. I've conceded in that situation. This can't be right. Oh, yeah, swamp. Not really a swamp, but kind of. Oh, Fabled Passage. So there's a little swamp light, so maybe I need a swamp. So all of these are white. I only have the, oh no, I have 3. Yeah, let's add a plains. I think I need a plains. Let's just add a plains. You know what? The 41 special. Let's do it. Woo! What have we learned? It's a clunky format. Just go for it, right? I mean, I thought out some pretty important terms there, quite a bit. That's why I almost ran out of time. But I think my thought processes led me to good plays, right? I mean, that's always important, is to be like, should I be thinking this turn out, right? Because you don't want to just obviously slam the most expensive spell every turn, especially against islands. Obviously, if they're not blue, you can do that a lot more often, right? Or like, what's the best thing I can do? Just do that. If you have to sort of think about repercussions, whether they can like negate and then follow up with like something really powerful, then you want to sort of think about what's going to happen, right? How can this go wrong? And a triple die roll. Whew. Let's take it. Now, for once, I'm going to be reasonable and mulligan. This hand is just a pile of hot garbage. This is much more keepable. Let's see. So this is important for velocity. It's probably into the royal because it doesn't really do anything. Yep. And we've got 2 lands. Hey, black-green. Excellent. That's where I screwed up there. We're good. Played the right land. These lands are pretty tricky. All a little different. Oh, that land is so good. So I have blue this time. Let's not... No! Another island. So much for a better format. Yeesh. So blue, green, black tends to have less counter spells. I do have a plains or a swamp. Do I want a counterspell here? Hold on. They have 4 mana. What's the worst that could happen? I don't know if opposition is in the format. Probably not. It is not in Pioneer. Okay. So, what else could go wrong? I don't know. I'm just going to play this. It's one of those things where, like, you just learn the format, right? Exile the graveyard. No thanks. Also, I have mulligans, so I just kind of want to make up for that. And I'm going to be tapping out a lot, so might as well start now. I don't know. Does that make sense? Probably not. I don't think so. Hey. Watsy Musler. Is this a feature match? Playing against an employee, I see. Mooser? Do I know a Mooser? Probably not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mooser, slow down, buddy. It's like, it's Musser. Sorry for mispronouncing a name of a friend of a friend. I know a few people that work at the Wizards, at least used to. I'm glad I looked up opposition. It is not legal. 7th edition is the most recent printing, besides Invocation. So let's go Plains. God, these lands. Plains Gonti. Because Gonti. I don't think we'll get a counterspell this time. Ashiok. This guy. Massacre Girl is kind of brutal. Oh man, that's funny. The rest go on the bottom, right? Yeah. Well. And this kills anything and gets a land, right? Wow, what a hand. Or what a deck. So, these are... Wow, what a decision, huh? So, Massacre Girl will kill everything, which is very tempting. So should I hit land, because I can just kill everything, and then Elspeth? It's not going to be Ashiok, despite wanting to. So the only consideration here is that this is a direct removal, so this is probably going to be fine, because it's going to... Yeah, I'm just going to take Massacre Girl. It's also funny, right? And that is what's most important. What's... Whoa, 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 whoa. They have a visionary. Cool your jets, Centauri. Yeah, I mean, this is this is just funnier, right? Like their Massacre Girl in an elf deck. Bold choice there, Watsy. I'm just gonna say Musser. It's probably wrong. Mooser? Mooser's funnier too. Watsy Mooser. It's Moussier. That's all I got. Sorry, kids. I enjoy the fact that there's a self-wrath creature in an elf deck. Please be something that makes me sad. Well, now I need a land. I was just saying the other day how I hate this effect. This one's fine, I guess, but that and Mind Twist just need to go die in a fire. Like, it's not fun. It's just not fun. Like Thoughtseize, Duress, 1-for-1s, right? Now I just lose everything. Like, look at that fucking hand that I just lost. Sorry if you're offended by my swearing. I'm just upset. That's stupid, right? I just lost everything. The damage, whatever. Sometimes this kills a Planeswalker. But, like, just mass X hand disruption is it better or not? It's not better. Then, sure. So, either way now, a land is phenomenal. Do I not get to see? No, I don't. So you got these three. It's pretty spicy. Oh, I can't read it. Cool. Nice job, wizards. I can read these, though, right? Yeah, I just can't read these. Awesome. Nice program. All right, so what's this new card do? Guess I'll just have to squint. Shock, double loot, shatter, an artifact, disenchant, and this one's pretty good if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. Well, just wait on land, which was, in my hand, but mass hand disruption, which normally can't hit lands, but X spells, oh, they can. And, oh, this is what's happening. Well, maybe I'll get them where they'll just, like, play a bunch of spells or creatures, and I'll get a sweet Wrath in. I know what you're saying. Well, look, Eric. Yes, it feels bad, but you can just top deck spells like you just did, and this doesn't stop that. Sure. But, I had plans, right? And just cards like this are either, like, really bad or really brutal. But it's part of Magic the Gathering, right? Some sort of kill my Gonti, game 3, protects Planeswalkers, sure. All right, so if I Massacre Girl, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does not kill Nim, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So it's going to have to be Wrath. That's fine. Memes aside. You could just play a God or a Knight of Autumn, or there we go. This is a creature. So now girl kills everything, right? No, because it won't be a creature anymore. Yeah, it won't be a creature anymore. So the girl does not kill this. Pretty sure about that. And I know this. I don't need 6. This is indestructible. And again, it won't die. I'm pretty sure. So let me just think really quick. Yeah, it won't die because these will die. And they need 7 red, green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so this won't be a creature. This won't affect it anymore. Okay. So this won't kill Niv Mizzet. So it needs to be the Wrath. And it's cards like this that make up for stuff, right? Like, yes, they 4-for-1 me, but I just 4-for-1 them, right? Or whatever. I mean, they drew some cards. That's cool. So it's now sort of a little bit more fair, right? Because like these cards don't really do much. Eventually, they'll probably loot. Exile a card from a graveyard. It's a land. Otherwise, gain and shock. So that's kind of a threat. Yeah, so I'm probably just going to die to that card. Which is fine, So here we see, right? The 4 damage still mattered. And, I'll eventually move past it. This is Cube, full of unfair cards, I guess. But, I don't know. Just the X hand disruption cards just are on a different axis that you can't really interact with. You can counter them, obviously. But, yep. So yeah, this is supposedly like the best deck in Pioneer, one of the best decks in Pioneer. Just like everything, every color bring to light. Too bad Massacre Girl didn't kill everything last turn. But I do have Obnix. Again, I'm just going to lose to the God, unfortunately. Is there a way I can deal with that? Probably not. This is opponent, right? Yep. I think this shocked me too. So I'm actually dead if I draw a card with Obnix. What can I draw? Well, okay. Never mind. Yeah, this is quite a bit of damage here. Man, this has been so sick. Can we just like get an F in the chat for the amazing next turn I would have had if they didn't just destroy my whole hand, including my 5th land, right? Like if I drawn a land, it would have been fine, and half this nonsense wouldn't have happened, like Niv Mizzet, but I didn't. And then they played Niv Mizzet and drew this card, which is going to kill me, and this card, which should also kill me. It just snowballed, right? Fine. That's pretty gross. have nothing with sweet, sweet flashback, right? Oh. Let's see. Can I draw anything? I don't know. I might as well just play this. Show them what could have been. It's like, look at this. There's such a cool deck. Like all this card advantage and like flashy spells. And it's a neat deck, right? Like, and this has been a good experience. If I had these 4 cards in my hand, like if they played some other cool thing, like a giant creature, sure, why not? Or a Nissa, something I could have dealt with, right? Like I'm tapped out, so whatever they play is going to resolve, and normally decks like mine can deal with those kinds of threats, right? But like full hand disruption, I don't know. I would have got away with it too if it weren't for that God, which I've lost to many times. This card, by the way, it's quite strong. All right, so at least they're not blue. Everyone's playing Island Snipe, but they're not an actual blue deck. So let's see. I could play Clean to Dust. It does stop their find. It's not great. Probably won't play that. Oh, and you know what? I have that creature, Blood Mage, which deals with that. So I need to counter Niv Mizzet, obviously. That's the big threat. Removal is really good. Was this that card I didn't even read? Yes, it is. Still not reading it. Emrakul might be fun, but obviously just too slow. This doesn't matter. See, they're just 5-color good stuff. They're just like card advantage, shenanigans, bring to light. And so this kind of interaction is pretty good. I could take Anticipate maybe. I don't really want. This is okay. These are all fine cards. I don't want Clean to Dust. That's just bad. They had Chupacabra, Return. Yeah, nothing too crazy. The God is a problem. Not much I can do about that, though. It's interesting, too, because the God is like about as powerful as a Planeswalker, but you can't attack it, right? And so like a lot of the normal cards that deal with it don't work. I don't think Settle's actually probably not that good from what I saw. Yeah, it's not. I'm just going to play Anticipate and submit this. Yep, let's go with this. This is pretty bad, but I'm going to keep it anyway. So I'm lacking blue. I've got black, black, white, white. Yeah, so I'm lacking blue. So I'm just going to crack this for blue. So I don't draw any more lands, which I will, of course, immediately, as we all know. Yep, there it is. We all knew it was happening. And I just searched a land, so I'll now draw up the last planes, right? There's one left in the deck. Oh, you know what? That's close enough. Well, at least they weren't a blue-blue deck, as they play Island, of course. Really? Really? God, that is so brutal. They just slammed it. Why not, right? I mean, I kept the 5 land hand, so, you know, I get what I deserve, I suppose. They got Meganti? Of course they did. Of course they did. Can I see what happened there? Probably not. Elspeth Uganganti. So here's a land. Yep. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, sweet. You know, I should have mulled, obviously. I didn't think of Ashiok. I figured they just play some dorks. Maybe a 2-for-1, you know. And I'll let them have their fun. You know, my Wrath would clean up. If they, you know, X my hand, not a big deal. But, you know, Ashiok. Again, I think it's too powerful. I've won many games with Ashiok. Some decks just can't beat it. Mine is a real big problem with it. Especially Ashiok into my Gonti. But you know what? I'm in the finals. I won on 1 second. Playing a WotC employee, almost said imposter. Playing too much Among Us lately. And a land. I mean, it is what it is. What's even the point? Right on time. Right on time. Let's add a island to my mana base. Goodbye, deck. What's the plan, you might ask? No plan. Just let them have their fun. Content, right? Well, let's talk about while we lose. Should I mold? I don't know. I mean, I hate mulling. Everyone does. I just figured I'd draw some sort of action, you know, especially with thinning your deck twice. And you know, I mean, we all joke about these kind of things. You know, as a mathematician, you know, I've done a statistical calculation in my day, probability check, from time to time. Sure. And you know, I know a good amount about odds. I've played games like Can't Stop, Yahtzee. Haven't we all, Centauri? Yes, we all have played Yahtzee. You know, these kind of numerical-based games, you know, I've run the numbers quite a few times, right? And it's just, it seems like it should be less likely to draw a land when you remove a land from your deck, right? But, you know, we always remember, of course, the upsetting things in our life, not the times where we thinned and we drew a non-land spell, right? But anyway, 2, 4, 5. I need 8 mana. What can I draw to get me out of this? I'm just going to Supreme Will here. Teferi is good. What happens if I Teferi? I lose Teferi. Let's take Teferi. Can I say Teferi again? I can. Any order. A little too late there. Predation. A little too late. And see, I have cards like this. I don't know. Anyway. Let's play Plains. Let's keep this pretty new land up. A negate? Counterspell would be great. They're on the bottom though, aren't they? No! Teferi, why don't you untap before the instep? That would be broken, Eric Centauri. I know. Teferi's fine. It's fine enough. It might get me out of this. Probably not, but it might. Oh, goodbye, Yorian. Two, 4, 6, 7 mana next turn. I was really hoping to kill Ashiok with a land, but, you know. So, you know, it depends on what's happening here. Obviously, I'll be sad if they make me discard my whole hand. 2, 4, 2, 4 cards. I could pitch 4 cards. What is the Moose are going to do? I like how I'm sort of in this game, right? Like, Teferi solves a lot of problems. Another blue-white MVP of yesteryear. Yesteryear? I played that last week. Yeah. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. You know, and while I have you, you know, I'm sure most of you just left now, but here's a moment where if you're a decent human being, you really should say something in the chat. You know, I'm not going to get too crazy here, but when you've completely screwed someone over in game one, and they've made a tongue-in-cheek, smiley face included, complete upset comment thing in the chat, and you see it, and you respond with, like, you know, the winky smile, you're aware that I'm maybe unhappy with what happened game one. And so if you're going to go ahead and just tap out and Rakdos Return again for my entire hand and my Planeswalker when you're already winning on board, maybe, I don't know, maybe say sorry about this, you know, or something. Maybe put something in the chat, you know, because this sucks, obviously, right? I mean, this is just fucking brutal. And so I was saying in game one, right? Not only does this destroy my hand, but how fortitious, not fortitious, that's the wrong word. How soothsay-y, there's a good word here, but I'm not thinking of it in my rage. I predicted this, right? I even said this game one. Sometimes it kills a Planeswalker. And look what's happening. I'm losing literally everything to this Rakdos' return. And what can I say here, right? Rude things in the chat? No. We're playing to win. We're in the finals. And I understand that. But again, if I were in his position or her position, I would put something in the chat. I would. And maybe they will after this resolves. Maybe they're not sure if it's going to resolve or not. It obviously will because I have fuck ton nothing. No interaction this game. And so now let's see if something happens. Probably by now they're kind of upset that I have waited so long. Maybe give me time to fume, swear, curse, throw a chair, uninstall Moto. So what do you think? Should they say something here? Would you say something here? And if I wait long enough, will they say something here? If I concede, well, no. See, unfortunately with Moto, everything vanishes because the draft's over, right? So they can't even say, unless they remember my name or they like right click on me, right, to like chat later, like this, right? And what am I supposed to do, right? Tell them, maybe be a decent human being next time and apologize for destroying my dreams twice? No, because then I'm the jerk, right? Can I not highlight this? Is that not a thing I can do? Apparently, I just can't. Okay. Blue, white. What can I draw? Doesn't matter, right? So sweet. And I know you're thinking, well, see, what's the big deal? You're back in the game, you drew some cards, you're close to parity except for that Ashiok that's just ticking up slowly and gonna deck me. And maybe I should have, to ferried the Ashiok. I didn't really do the math to see if, and here's the Mizzet, of course. Oh no, it's an X spell. What could this be? Oh, Bring to Light, yes, of course. And this will get Niv Mizzet, and then draw a bunch of cards, right? And that's cool. It's a cool deck. Again, it's fine to lose. It kind of sucks that it's to a blue card again. Not blue card, but the same series of events, right? And again, the lack of compassion, basic humanity, just hurts. There's just no reason to not say something there, right? Clearly, it's a brutal play, and I don't know. I would say something. But, I didn't expect this person to, because this is Moto. Moto, your opponent is a avatar and some text, not a real human being. And so it's fine to treat them like a robot. Is that my Gonti card? Probably. Seven mana. There's no point, right? I love this guy's how I feel right now. Wrong finger, buddy, but close. Where's the card, right? None of this really matters, right? Yeah, none of this matters. Well, that is certainly unfortunate. It's cool. Let's pull that deck back up. How do we do this? No, God, no. God, no. There we go. I was going to do like a quick, I can't move cards when it's not my deck anymore, because that makes sense. Okay, sure. Thanks, Moto. Anyway, back in my day when I beta tested Moto, things were different, see? Sorry, it's just hard to sort of calm down. I had such a fiery round 2, winning as I did. And then, the double blowout is hard. It's hard, as we all know. I'll do my best to pull it together. Great deck. It certainly had some awkward moments. It had some trouble dealing with certain types of permanents. I don't have a whole lot of removal. And what I do have is situational, right? I got some bounce. I got some enchantments. I never got to do the full spicy Yorion. Obviously, I had that one turn where I did win that round, but it went horribly wrong, right? Where I thought I was being brilliant with Yorion and gave them the chance to sacrifice Ugin. And maybe I stacked that wrong. I probably stacked that wrong. Yeah, going back to that, I probably stacked that wrong. So what happened? So Yorion blinked Cast Out and Eldest Reborn, right? So yeah, I should have put this on the stack first, and then this, targeting their Dragon Lord Slumguard, something like that. Then this would have resolved first, got rid of that, I get the Ugin back, and then they couldn't have sacked it. So I did mess that up. I was low on time. And I thought I stacked it right too, but no, you know what happened? I didn't think about them sacking this. I was trying to get both creatures, right? But what I realized when I cast it was that this targets, right? That's the problem. You can't do tricky things with the stack when things target, because it doesn't matter what order they're in, you're announcing the target, right? So I had to target the Dragon Lord to get my Ugin back, and he can see that, so he's not going to sack the Scarab God, which I wanted to happen. He's going to sack the Dragon Lord, so this does nothing, right? So all I really did was reset this to make them discard another card. But I mean, obviously I lost my Ugin, which was stupid. But like, I had I done it correctly, Yorion would have given me another discard. Yeah, because they played Scarab God, and I also wonder if I should have Obnixed there. I mean, obviously that's, or not Obnixed, a Gonti there. Obviously that's what I wanted to do. And as I recall, we had a counter war, and so it was good I didn't tap out there for Gonti and then Yorion. It would have been a different game, obviously, because I would have got sniped 2 cards from them earlier. So who knows what would have happened. But I don't know. I'll have to review the tapes and see what I think. But anyway, overall, this is a fun deck. The mana worked out for the most part. Obviously, I played a wrong land here and there. Some of the artwork confused me a bit because, again, I'm a little bit out of practice. But yeah, basically, I got a little bit lucky where like my spells mostly resolved against the blue decks, and some opponents had some mana troubles, or like the first opponent's playing this like blue-white aggro deck that just like isn't really a deck in my opinion to worry about with a deck like this, right? With a couple wraths and some card advantage. But I don't know. It's like I said, it's sort of an awkward cube, right? Pioneer is one of the worst cubes you can make because it's so few sets, and they're all sort of the more recent years. Obviously, some of the cards are pretty powerful, but it's not as streamlined as the older cubes, which can be fun. But I don't know. Things like Ashiok and Teferi and I didn't see a whole lot of the cube there, but just these sort of staples for older cubes that are like really powerful and demand an answer. It's unfortunate to see them being so good in this cube too, right? Maybe I'll do a draft or two as well, more, but I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna wrap it up here, yeah, fun. I certainly. I mean, obviously, rounds 1 and 2 were pretty fun. We're in the driver's seat, and shenanigans are happening. Round 3 was kind of unfortunate, but kudos to Watsy Mooser for getting their Rakdos return on me before I could blow them out with their Massacre Girl. I mean, that would have been really sweet if they had just played, Omnath or something the next turn. I could slam their Massacre Girl, wrath their board with their own spell. That would have been, a cube-worthy story. But they had other plans. Rakdos return for your whole hand. Didn't draw the 5th land to cast the exiled Massacre Girl to still sort of be in the game. And they just sort of had their way with me. Yeah, that's cool. And I heard about the 5-color Nimizit Bring to Light deck, and it was neat to see it in play, because I've heard that's pretty good in Pioneer, so it's cool to see what that's all about. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have an excellent rest of your day.